just not feeling it today. Like, at all. Um, I'm supposed to go live to talk about power, but I'm like not feeling it. The episode wasn't the worst, but also I just feel like unmoved and unmotivated by it. Like, real. Trash. It smells horrible. No, from downstairs. All I really want to do right now is just go play tennis. But it's also getting dark. So I could go play tennis first thing in the morning and still do my live stream. And maybe I just make my live stream an hour. I'm so used to my lives being like 2, 3, 4 hours that I don't even think, like I automatically, hold on, y'all. That I automatically assume because I'm going live, I'm going to be live for freaking 3 hours. But I'm like, I could just power live and it just be an hour. Because I don't really have much to say. It was so much setup. And then I wouldn't be putting it off for another day. Hey, Cindy. Thank you. I'm not really having a bad day. I just don't feel like doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing. That's literally it. I just want to go and sit in the park and read my book or go play tennis. But I'm supposed to be editing my first thoughts video. I'm supposed to be recording my sister's trailer, which I haven't. I've been avoiding that damn trailer like the plague. I've been avoiding that trailer like the plague because I want to do a first reactions for it. So I need to record that. Haven't done that. It's just, I'm not feeling doing my damn job. But also, I'm like in a place now where I've had some tough conversations with this client and they still haven't, they paid one invoice. There's still one other that's past due, another that just generated yesterday, which of course is not due just yet. But it's like, bruh, you want stuff, but then you also are like consistently behind. Do you think that people work for free? Because that's not how any of this works. So that's also got me in a, not necessarily a mood, but it's definitely a mood dampener. Like I had to have a conversation of like, well, the client didn't call about the invoice, but they're like this other client that I'm working with on their behalf. It's like, don't know what to do, but I had a whole 45-minute conversation last Friday of like what my strategy and suggestions are for their content, and they're completely ignoring it, and then wondering why they feel like they can't do anything, but they also like just had surgery. They're a singer, but they can't sing right now. They're out for 4 weeks, and I gave them all of these things that they could do during their recovery that would require for them to be on camera, but would still allow for them to create content and allow for them to do things that will allow their audience to get to know them during this time. And they're not doing it. They're also like, but we're not doing anything. I'm like, but you're not doing what I told you to do. So like, one, why did you hire me? Why are you paying me to give you advice that you're not going to listen to? But then also, you're not paying me because your invoices are backed up. Like, this is all too much. Y'all are making this too damn complicated. Pay for a service. I give you the damn service. I provide you with the advice. I provide you with the strategy. Do the strategy. If you don't want to do the strategy, fine. But argue with somebody else. Because I already know what to do. That's why I told you to do it. You deciding not to do it and then mad that you're not getting any results or mad because you feel no traction, that's on you. Like, you made a decision. We all adults here. And I think that part for me, I'm like really over that part of like client work. Like, I'm really over arguing with you about your best interests. Like, I'm over here trying to make sure I make best decisions for me and my best interests. I just started looking at myself as my own client and holding myself accountable more. And it's like, I end up fighting to make sure I do the shit I gotta do. I gotta go live. I don't actually want to do that, but I'm gonna do it. Like, what the hell are we talking about? So it's not like a bad day at all. Like, I got a lot of rest, honestly. I'm unmoved by this most recent power episode, so that could also be part of it. Like, I like when I love the episode and I just am so excited to talk about whatever came up. But then that also, the adverse effect of that is when I don't really care for it. I feel like I have nothing to talk about and I gotta come up with stuff. And I'm working on right now, figuring out what my process is gonna be, whether I like the thing or not, or whether I feel like they're giving me something to work with or not, and like how I can expand my coverage. But I don't actually have all of that planned out just yet. So I'm depending heavily on the episodes being fire or them presenting things for me to go off of, you know? So, yes. This is an argument free zone. Come on. Like, ain't nobody arguing with you about this. You don't want to do what's in your best interest. Have at it. Have at it, babes. We are all fighting our own demons and our own battles or whatever, however you want to help the damn look at it. I don't have the energy to fight with you about your best interest when I'm fighting myself with my own. That's a word, okay? Why are there so many perverted people online? Like, oh God. I'm not gonna say what I want to say because that would be rude. I'm gonna keep it cute. I'm gonna keep it very, very, very cute. I'm gonna keep it junior. I have not loaded the dishwasher all week, but I've really just been surviving off of avocado toast and vibes. So I just got a stack. Look at this avocado toast. A stack of plates that need to go in here. Oh, and I need to get some more red tart cherry juice, whatever it's called. I've been surviving off of avocado toast and eggs. Reserve the energy for who and what deserves it. Period. And just because people are paying you, or even if they're supposed to be paying you and paying you late, don't mean that they actually deserve it. Give what the hell you're supposed to, do right by people, but other than that, you got it. And that's something I guess I'm practicing because I get so like emotionally invested and I get so caught up and I'm just like, why can't you just do this thing? And then I get pulled in energetically and it's like, nah, do or don't. And honestly, it's not do or don't pay your invoice. Pay your invoice, but also I'm moving to a place where not necessarily planning for it because I'm going to build out my systems in a way where it's going to be damn near impossible for you to not pay your invoices on time. But I am not going to be energetically moved by your lateness. I'm going to trust and plan accordingly and do what I got to do to protect myself. So, you know, there's that. Yo, I've been seeing people on TikTok make salad bars in their fridge, and now I want to do it. TikTok is where everything goes for people to mass produce it and try to use that. It's crazy. Shout out to the dishwasher, though. It makes no sense that I'd be dragging my ass to, like, load this thing up. And it's going to do the damn work for me. Like, girl, just put the shit in the dishwasher. I can't wait for this election year to be over with. I also need to be prepping my house because I'm about to be back traveling again. But I'm having a friend stay here or like come here. She's gonna be in LA for like a week. So I need to get my house together and make it like guest appropriate. Not that it's like not guest appropriate, but it's like home appropriate because I live here. So I like let stuff slide. But like I want to go get some new pillows. I typically do that though. I'll buy a new set of pillows when I have friends coming over and staying for an extended period of time. So they have their own fresh pillows. And then I also want to set certain things up in a certain way. And I don't have no artwork on the walls. Like I put photos that I have up on the wall, but I haven't. You so glad it's the weekend. Hey Cedrica. Is that everything? I can go in the dishwasher. I stopped putting my damn pots and pans in there because I feel like they don't get clean. I typically put vinegar in my dishwasher. It helps get those extra sparkles. And I want to mix some like potpourri. So I don't do a ton of candles anymore just because how toxic some of them can be for the air. But I can make my own fresh like essential oil base room sprays and potpourri. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go live and just open up the form for an hour and be done with it. I don't know. Did y'all watch the most recent Power episode? How did you feel about it? Oh, and I launched a podcast yesterday on my calendary. Here's to year 8. Hey, Shanoa. Got Miss Interior Design. I like my home to feel like home. Specifically, I do a horrible job of maintaining it just for myself. The same way I do a terrible job of cooking for myself. Like I will because I have to survive. But the way that I cook and plate and stuff, sometimes I can do a lot for myself. But most of the time, just whatever. But when people are here, or I have friends or family that I'm doing it for, whether I'm here or somewhere else, I go all out. Because I like that. I don't know, creating the home vibe. I want people to feel comfortable. I want people to feel safe. want them to enjoy themselves. I want people to feel special, stuff like that. I need to put it. You did the most recent episode of 6. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I've caught me on live in a minute. Child, I've been going live late because so many other things have been taking priority. And I'm about to hop over here because I have to go and get on live to talk about power, which I don't want to do. And I told myself I was going to start putting on makeup for all my lives, but this one, I just don't feel like it. Like, I don't want to do it. But we're trying to be disciplined because everything that we're looking to see materialize in our lives is on the other side of discipline. So we're going to still do it. Ooh, maybe I'll make some tea. You want some tea? Gotta figure out how to descale this. Do y'all be descaling y'all coffee makers and y'all kettles? You need to. Yes, you're a tea drinker. Me too, child. It's just so stupid. But I think I'm about to make a tea because I'm going to descale it. I can't even remember the last time I descaled it, so I'm going to descale it. Avocado. These are not being right. And I need ripe avocados. They are hard as bricks. And this freaking pineapple. I need to make a fruit salad. Let's make a corn salsa. It's still good. Okay, it's still good. Okay, so I gotta like make up all the stuff I got in here. I got all this damn produce. And I've been eating avocado toast all damn week. Like, girl, get your shit together. Like today, I haven't eaten anything at all. What the hell is that about? So notification I shared it in 6 months. I'll watch it after do it live. And watch it. Podcast. So people have been telling me to do a podcast for a while. So I literally had that idea for like going on 2 years. I had that name for going on 2 years, but I wanted it to be like so perfect and produced and just like, I don't know, all this other stuff. And everything just keeps pointing to like just start talking. So I just did. It makes sense here on the personal channel just because I want to be able to like share personal stories and lessons learned and stuff like that. I feel like it came about just because I want to do that. I didn't necessarily want to start a podcast, but you know, that's just like the most, I think, conducive format. I mean, there are going to be some other stuff shared in like these other videos I'm working on for here in the personal channel, but in a more consistent way. that can help broaden my personal brand, the podcast just made sense. So that's kind of why. And then I love I don't know, I really am obsessed with the ideas of those two particular streets and how they don't actually cross in real life. One is in Baltimore, one is in Detroit, but it just speaks to, my upbringing in a very real way. So, yeah. But people have, just based off of conversations that I have with people, like my younger sister tells me all the time, like almost in every conversation that we have, because we always wind up going to a deeper place. She said, you always take things to a deeper place. And she's like, this should be a podcast. And this should be, like, she's always like, this should be a podcast, and this should be a podcast. So it's kind of like that, like taking stuff that I already talk about with my friends, stuff that I might already mention, stuff that comes up when people ask me about various stuff, and I take it to a different, deeper plane. That kind of stuff just going to be put in a more consistent, intentional format. And thank you. I literally so yesterday was my anniversary, and I moved to LA, yes, on September 12th. Was it 27th, 2017? So I know that date was just so important. And it like came, and I knew it was coming. I was planning to record, but I just didn't get a chance to record. So like literally yesterday while I was doing all the other stuff I was doing, I was just like, I want to do this today. I got a couple hours, and I got off the Reasonable Doubt Live, and I was like, listen, just record. And just say what the intention is and just whatever. I literally came up with the logo. I came up with the original video. I had never planned for it to be black and white, but I wanted to do very minimal editing and just put it up. So while I was doing the captioning on it, I'm like, what would this look like black and white? And I'm like, oh, it works. And then the grays and the logo just speak to the grays in life. It all just came about. And it just came about because I was like, listen, I want to do this on this day. I need this to be up on this day. Whatever next week looks like, and if I commit to like Thursdays being the upload day, that'll be a whole different thing. I can figure out another time. But right now, I want this to drop on this day. I'm forcing myself. And I literally did all of that in like 2 hours. So that's the little tea on Sheridan and 6 Mile. But I am very excited about it. I've been jotting notes about it for over a year and different things that I want to go into. So now I just finally pulled the trigger and just did it. It's interesting because I'm also trying to figure out how to launch a podcast on my main channel, but it's going to be, I don't know, I'm going to venture into talking about stuff that's happening in pop culture. So like Shannon Sharp, Dawn Rashad, who I actually really adore and have met her so many times, and she's just such an amazing, talented artist and sweet girl. Like, there's so much happening around us that I actually want to chime in on, and not in just a gossipy tea way, but like to point to the social and cultural ramifications of like this, and how we can't let certain things happen, and how we need to learn and grow from one another. And yeah, so that is kind of what the Erica Vane, I guess it's going to wind up be calling the Erica Vane show. I can't think of no clever ass name, honestly. But for over on Erica Vane TV, I'm going to be also launching a podcast that's less like near and dear to my heart and more just something I think will be a great tool to capture new audience members, but then also allow me to provide similar in-depth, nuanced conversation around things that are happening in our pop culture, in our political space, because I've been sitting on launching a news thing to talk about politics and stuff like that. I don't really like to do it publicly, but also Free Palestine. So like, yeah, that is also a thing, but Sheridan and 6 Mile was like way more personal, way more important to me. So the other thing, I'm not fully rushing. And clearly, in this year of revelation and whatever the hell Cat Williams called it, it's going to be plenty of material, day after day to chime in on. So, not that there's no rush, but it's kind of no rush. Your friends are gray, you're black and white. You know, I feel like in so many ways I'm black and white, but then the way that you get me gray is in my feelings and with further context. Like, stuff could be very black and white for me initially, but if I am to understand like what was your motivation, if I'm to understand what's your reasoning, if I understand like there's fear involved or like any of the things that come into play that motivates people to do terrible things, then I start to soften and then I start to get a little bit gray. And I think that that will be something that you guys get to see a little bit more with the podcast. Now there are certain things that I'm 100% just still black and white about, but in living and learning and growing and traveling and all of the things I've experienced, there is a lot more gray than a lot of us want to believe or to accept. The Erica Vane show says it all. I just feel like it's so, I don't know. But I gotta get over that. I quite literally just gotta get over it. That is an Erica problem and not nobody else's problem, because my name is starting to just carry a certain amount of weight. So use it. Like, that's the whole damn point. And I also feel like specifically in like commenting on culture, commenting on entertainment, we just have so many people in the space who, for lack of better words, I'm just gonna say are disingenuous, or maybe they're not disingenuous because their purpose was never for the upliftment of us. It's never for the actual understanding and unpacking of things. It's never for our healing. Like, I think about Joe Budden, right? And I used to like really, I don't know, maybe I'm going too far to say I used to adore him, but I felt like I kind of adored him at one point. But he's raggedy as hell, and it's like, you could be so much better, but you just are choosing to continue to stay raggedy as fuck. And there's so many of these people in the podcast space that are like that. So I'm also like, Erica, how do you combat that? You offer something else in the space. Like, I still tell myself, you're trying it, girl, because I'll watch him. Like, I don't watch him consistently, but I used to watch him more, and I still will watch things every now and again. And then when I find myself disappointed by a tape, or disappointed about how trite something is or came across on the show, or his goddamn co-host, who I thought were going to be great because I couldn't stand Maul's ass, Ish. I thought that Ish was so amazing when they first started. Now, I am so over him and his, like, sir, he got triggered because Dr. Umar pointed out that he date white women and he ain't been the same ever since. And it's like, if they can exist and they can comment on things, I could counter comment because y'all ain't even helping the people. Do you have love? What? Well, I'm about to boil some eggs because I should have ended that. It's like, it's part of my weekly meal prep. And I haven't had none, but I can make some freaking ramen for dinner. I wanted to go to acting class so bad yesterday, but I had to make a choice. I wasn't going to get that podcast out yesterday if I went to my acting class late, because I still had to do a reasonable doubt live. Just trying to balance this life is so crazy, and I'm trying to put myself in a position to force myself outside, because I'll be in the house. I'll be in the damn house. I pay enough to be here, so I'll be here when I'm here. But I need to get my ass outside. What next? I'm going to take an outshine bar. Hey Google, set a timer for 25 minutes.
Okay, 25 minutes. Starting now.
That's how long it should take for Joe Budden to be on what? I'll make burrito bowls this weekend, y'all. I'm sure I haven't been back in so long. Well, they just came back from, we were off for the summer. But before, yes. It has definitely grown me as a person, like, so beautifully. And it's so crazy, like, seeing so many of my, like, classmates on stuff. It's like, Just keep pushing, just keep pushing. Seeing classmates and friends book things is just so dope. Okay. The way, for whatever reason, I like TV shows and music. When I listen and watch podcasts, it has to be of substance. Yeah, and there are not enough of them. Same. Same, same, same. How do I make, let me see. Manage your Google account. Security, is it under there? Data and privacy. No, I'm trying to add, where do I add the email so that it like clears it? Wait, that is one. So why is it not? Why is it still showing up as spam? How do I prove that? Even if it's comedy, like the 85 South show, they'll have real conversations, shine a bright light on Black music and businesses. I haven't listened to that one, but I've heard a lot about it. And that's dope. I just do not do well with like little surface level trite ass conversations. So of course when I do a podcast, it's gonna have to do some things. And I'm just accepting it about myself. I'm a feely bitch, and I'm also a communicative bitch. Like, that's just it. That's it, that's all. Okay, that's already in there. So then why is it still giving me issue? I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. BT Plus, what the hell are you talking about? I need to DigitalOcean. I need to cancel that because I'm sitting up here paying for something I'm not even using right now. We are going to destroy it. So then destroy. I've been like testing out so much stuff with like automation and app development, and I'll be signing up for stuff, and the next thing I know, I'm paying this and paying that and paying this and paying that. It's like, listen, I'm not even using this. I was just testing this shit out. Can I delete this now? How do I delete it? There shouldn't be no resources with it. Ain't nothing in it. Oh, default projects can't be deleted. Okay, whatever. Well, as long as all the shit is deleted, so y'all should stop charging me. Cool. How many of y'all read the email newsletters that you're signed up for? Do y'all actually still check y'all's emails? What are some of my favorite podcasts? I used to really like Cammy Crawford's podcast, but lately I've been feeling the people that she's had on there. Relationship. I used to enjoy that. Um, Also, Google Podcasts like closed down, and that's why I used to listen to a lot of podcasts on. So I haven't really made the leap to like Spotify, and then I haven't listened to podcasts on Apple Podcasts in so long. So I kind of just stopped listening to podcasts after my Google Podcast thing shut down. But I was listening. What was I listening to over there? My Leap doesn't post all the time, but I used to listen to my Leap religiously when she did. I didn't subscribe to this, so on Spotify I have like a bunch of I did not ask for that. Didn't ask for that either. I have a lot of screenwriting podcasts on Spotify, but I haven't listened in a while. Oh, and I used to really, really love the acting podcast Back to One. I love that one, but I haven't listened to that in a while. Let me see if that one here. That one is just so good. The conversations are great. Back to One. It's made by Filmmaker Magazine. Okay, that I can follow on Spotify. Oh, they had Elon. I gotta listen to this one. They typically have like actors and directors on here. Clive. Okay. I also listen to a lot of the ones I don't necessarily know, and I learn so much. Those be the ones that really be giving such great nuggets. But these days, I be having to look people up before, because you never know who's a damn Zionist, and I ain't trying to support. Oh, I've missed so many. Oh, they re-released this episode because he passed. I'm like, what? I thought he passed. The Strike special episode. Oh yeah, I think they went on hiatus. Maybe that's why I stopped listening too. They go on hiatus on strike. Yep, it looked like it. Mm-mm-mm. I learned about a lot of people on here, more specifically in film and television. Y'all, it is looking so bleak for us here in LA. It's looking so bleak. They building new studio lots in Vegas and Arizona, New Mexico. Warner Brothers is selling studio lots. It's looking a little bit bleak. But that is the brilliance of Tyler Perry. Y'all, I'm still wasting time. I said I was gonna go live for an hour. Let me make this damn thumbnail. Lala posted about this film called Water Boys is out today, and I kind of want to go see it. I don't know which city they based it in. I wonder if it's like Philly or something. I'm so excited. Like, I'm so proud of my new graphics that I have for Reasonable Doubt. So I do everything back here, y'all, including my damn graphic design. So like I had to customize my new setup and everything, and I do it in Photoshop first and like mock everything up. Like this is I didn't use this setup yesterday, but this is where my new chat is gonna go because I didn't even have my chat on screen because I didn't finish getting all these separate elements. But it actually wound up looking really good with just these two that I had for media. Like this is for media, this is for when I'm on screen. Let me see. Oh my text messages. Hold on. This is stuff that be making me think like Erica, you I don't know if you're supposed to be famous girl because you just be showing every goddamn thing. Okay, where is it? Is it this one? I thought it looked so good. Like professional. I loved it so much. And then I got my little picture in picture moment where I'll pop up in the corner. And then that's still branded. And then I'll go full screen. And it looks so good. Like, I loved it. I'm trying to do it for all of them, y'all. I'm trying to get all of them branded because I want to. I'm working on pitching myself to like get some of these after shows to become official after shows. So I gotta tighten up. I gotta stop cursing so much. I gotta come up with segments, which I actually had segments for this one, which was really great. It kept the conversation flowing. Well, we like hyper fixated it in different parts, but um to go from like just in Photoshop mocking things up based off of like how you hope it will look and like how you want it to look, and then actually implementing it and it actually looks really good. It looks really high end. It's like yes, it's when the vision comes true and like comes together. I love it. It looks so polished. I don't have that tonight for Power because I wasn't excited about the episode, so I ain't jump up this morning and start working on it like I wanted to. But you know, ideally this will be where we'll be at. Cause like yes, Erica, yes, yes, give them production, honey. Give them production. I still gotta get. Oh my god, I gotta get so much better with like cutting down clips for my stuff because I do all these damn lives and then I rarely ever post this shit because it's just, y'all. Okay, just give me a second. Just give me 30 seconds. Hey Google, set a timer for 30 seconds.
Got it. 30
And I'm
seconds.
just going
And
to,
that's
to like
starting
whine
now.
for 30 seconds about like boohoo my poor life as a content creator. Because like yes, it's definitely a blessing to like work at home and like all of that, but like having everything fall on your own back, you have to eat what you kill and doing every goddamn thing all the way up to like producing the content, being a talent, and then after the fact being the marketing machine behind the shit. Like it's one thing to get all the way up to the live, to do the videos, record the breakdowns. I need 15 more seconds to record the breakdowns and then do the lives and graphic design and all of that. But then after you finish and you make the thing and you put it out there, you also still need to market it. You need to talk about your shit. And that's the part that just be like about to send me over the edge. I already be having so much resistance sometimes and lack of motivation to get up and do the thing. But it's like, bitch, you don't have no choice. Do the thing because you need to eat, right? But then after the fact, it's like you could go so much further. I could probably be at 100,000 subscribers by now if I was actually consistently posting my clips other places. So I need to do that. But it's so much more work. Okay, we're done. We're done complaining. Love when the vision come together. Yes. Yes. And I wasn't really sure about the color, but it wound up working. I was just like, okay. This is something we could package up and tell Onyx Collective, holla at your girl. Because I already needed a partnership with somebody who don't consistently review TV shows, and I'm just like, I was sitting right here, and I'm a black woman, like, what the fuck? Would I be cussing and all that? It's okay. Make yourself undeniable. Undeniable. That's what I tell myself. Let me keep it pushing. All right. What was I doing? Making a thumbnail for Power. On my Power template. Mm-mm-mm. Damn, I didn't make a Power. I just did Power last week, so why is not more recent? There. That's weird. That's strange. Save. What are y'all doing this weekend? I definitely think I'm gonna go play tennis tomorrow. Now I'm trying to debate if I'm going to text some friends tonight. Do I want to go meet people, or do I not even want to be bothered with coordinating and I just want to just go myself? That's the question. We're definitely gonna play tennis in the morning. I also need to give my car an oil change. Oh, but I think I'm gonna wait to do that on Sunday because I need to order a little piece to take the damn filter off. Because the last time I did it, I really couldn't get that goddamn filter off, and I need to get it off. So, Amazon. Oh, and I was looking at new headphones because y'all know my headphones are all broke up. I need to order that too. I need to place the Amazon order. I need to pay some bills. I need to do all the damn things. The guy who wrote American Fiction is going to be at the Academy Museum tomorrow, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to buy tickets to go listen to him talk, and then it's a screening of American Fiction. I don't know. I do not know. But we're gonna put this in the car now. Okay. Honda Accord oil filter wrench. Oh no, not the filter, the wrench. My phone told me to get some channel locks. This weekend you're gonna prioritize you. What's some of the things you wanna do that you haven't been prioritizing? That's so dope. This is not. What the hell? You try to have unscripted weekends so that you come away refreshed, not to do too much work on the weekends. Ah, so you're just gonna go with the flow. I love that. I love that. Just float through life, and just go wherever your heart feels pulled to, called to, whatever. You got this, and listen. Just listen to yourself. Change will be. Okay, Okay, that won't arrive until Sunday. This one is black. I have to take a break for you. Yes. Listen, y'all saw me do it last week and it just totally boosted my mood and shifted everything. I think I need to get the channel locked like my damn father said. This one don't look like it has no little grooves or whatever. Oh, what is this? Where's the ones that are like specifically made for Hondas? That says frequently returned. Oh, they usually come overnight. I don't know if I should get like channel lock things or if I should just get the piece that like fits it. Well, maybe I should get this because it might help me get it off easier. Let me see. So we got quality carbon steel. Alright, this thing says it's gonna come tomorrow. But if I order $25 worth of stuff, they'll come tonight. That be Amazon for you. Oh, my little timer for my eggs. Alright, we're gonna try. What is that? hate senseless ass notifications. Anyway. I'm supposed to be making. Wait, why is this not? Save changes. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, save as. How about that? Because what the hell you mean? I'm gonna make this thumbnail so I can go live. Get that done. I'll probably make ramen and cool out the rest of the evening. Maybe read my book. Even though I haven't picked up yet, y'all. I'm reading the first book in the Skyline series from Kennedy Ryan. Shout out to Google. I feel like my eggs are done. They should be. Girl, I just turned you off. What is the problem? I don't know if Angel's on here, but slow. But the first, like, 100 pages of This Could Be Us was slow too. I want it to pick up. But we still here. We still reading it. Eggs are, I think, done. Alright, y'all. That's all I got. Nothing really too crazy. If you care, I'm going to be live on my main channel probably at 7 to talk about Power Book 2 Ghosts. I'm going to do that for an hour. And then probably work on editing some videos and doing some work because I've really been very laissez-faire today. Slept in. Did some emails from the phone. So we need to get a little bit of work done. I'll see you tomorrow for day 137. My skin looks so good right now, and I'm like, what's going on? Because I've been feeling like it was horrible the past week, but I did put niacinamide on last night. This is a sign that you do not abandon your serums. Tonight will be a retinol night, but then niacinamide yesterday, and I need to get more moisturizer. I need to make a list. I'll take my little list over here. I need vinegar. I need moisturizer. Alright, y'all. See you tomorrow, where maybe I'll go live from the tennis courts tomorrow. I also think I'm gonna try not to move my car until I do this oil change, and I need to order this piece. So I'm gonna order this piece. It might come tonight or tomorrow. And then I'm planning to have the oil change, do the oil change, I guess, on Sunday. So then I guess I'm gonna be biking everywhere this weekend, which is fine. I can bike to the tennis court. Yeah, tomorrow will be fun. We'll be outside tomorrow. Hopefully you guys have a great start to your weekend. Hopefully you have some fun or restful plans. Rejuvenate you. Give you to you. You know, I already told y'all that when I came back from my silent 72. See you tomorrow, beautiful people.